What if one of the last living voices who advised for US presidents was suddenly facing health challenges? Would you still tune out, or would you finally listen to the wisdom that shaped decades of American governance? David Gergen, the man who stood in the shadows of Nixon, Ford, Reagan, and Clinton, the voice of clarity on CNN, and the mind behind some of the nation's most pivotal political decisions, is making headlines again, not just for his insight, but for the concern surrounding his health. While Gergen has always kept a low personal profile, recent updates about his condition have sparked national curiosity and reflection, not just about the man himself, but about what he represents, a calm, articulate, and thoughtful form of leadership we rarely see in today's firestorm of political noise. Gergen's contributions are more than just footnotes in history. They're cornerstones in our understanding of bipartisan collaboration, political resilience, and ethical governance. Raised in North Carolina and educated at Yale and Harvard Law, he didn't just earn degrees, he earned trust across both sides of the aisle. Serving under Richard Nixon during Watergate, he was a young voice navigating chaos, someone who saw political fallout firsthand and never let cynicism cloud his belief in the Republic. Then came Ford, where stability mattered more than flash. Gergen was there again, offering pragmatic communication strategy when America needed reassurance after presidential scandal. But it was under Reagan where his centrist tendencies helped bridge gaps between conservative strength and mainstream accessibility. Gergen's ability to simplify complex messages made him a unique asset in an era defined by Cold War tensions, deregulation, and tax reforms. And if anyone doubted his nonpartisan values, Clinton's administration proved otherwise, welcoming Gergen as Director of Communications, a Republican in a Democratic White House, all because integrity mattered more than political labels. Few figures can claim that kind of crossover credibility. His recent absence from public commentary had fans and critics alike wondering, where is David Gergen now, and is everything okay? While details about his health have been cautiously released, sources close to him confirm that he's been under medical observation, with growing concerns about his energy levels and long-term well-being. Though no official diagnosis has been made public, his scaled-back presence from CNN panels and lectures has not gone unnoticed. In a world where political commentary often feels performative, Gergen's silence is deafening, because when he speaks, people listen, and when he's gone, the gap is undeniable. What makes Gergen's current moment especially powerful is not just his past, but how urgently America needs his brand of leadership today. With polarization reaching near breaking points and trust in institutions hitting record lows, Gergen's voice could remind us of a time when thoughtful discourse, not clickbait, was the standard. His writing in recent years, including Hearts Touched with Fire, How Great Leaders Are Made, offered not just history, but mentorship, giving emerging leaders a map for navigating chaos without losing moral clarity. His philosophy always emphasized listening before reacting, building coalitions instead of burning bridges, and valuing nation over party. This isn't nostalgia, it's a masterclass we're still struggling to learn. And it's not just politics where Gergen left his mark. As a professor at Harvard's Kennedy School, he mentored countless students, some of whom now shape policy and lead nonprofits across the world. His belief that leadership begins with character, not charisma, turned classrooms into think tanks for real-world change. Gergen never courted the spotlight, and maybe that's why his message rings so true in an era drowning in ego-driven narratives. Even now, as questions about his health linger, his silence speaks volumes, urging us to pause, reflect, and reconsider what kind of voices we truly value in public life. This isn't just a health update, it's a wake-up call. America is desperately seeking leaders who unite, who rise above tribal bickering, who prioritize service over showmanship. David Gergen embodied all of that, and the fact that his legacy is being discussed today, not in eulogies, but in urgent conversations, is a testament to his relevance and impact. If you think politics is broken beyond repair, listen to those who helped it function. If you think leadership is dead, look to those who practiced it when stakes were highest. If you've never heard of David Gergen until now, consider this your overdue introduction to the man who helped shape modern America from behind the scenes. Every administration he served was different, yet each found something universally valuable in Gergen's steady judgment. As Americans grapple with rising distrust, global tensions, and internal divisions, The lessons Gergen championed, truth-telling, humility, bridge-building, are not just optional, they are essential. And while his health may be uncertain, his legacy remains firm. So before the next political commentator shouts over the airwaves or the next scandal floods your feed, ask yourself, what would David Gergen say? Would he yell? No. He'd listen. He'd ask questions. He'd offer clarity in chaos. And that's exactly what we need now. His story isn't about fading into history. It's about reminding us that the best voices often whisper, but leave echoes that outlast the noise. Don't miss this chance to understand a man whose advice was sought by presidents, whose judgment shaped critical moments, and whose leadership may be more necessary now than ever before. Watch till the end, not just to learn about David Gergen's health, but to discover what enduring leadership truly looks like, and why turning away from this story means missing a piece of America's soul.